Hi folks, Mel here. Happy Sunday evening. I'm going to come and share with you a very pretty Christmas mini album that I created. Well, it's not really mini, it's kind of huge. It is 6 by 8 with a 4-inch spine. It is huge. It has 6 pages as well. This is a blue fern. This is all I have left, folks, is this blue fern border strip. I mean, I had little slivers and bits and pieces, and it wasn't a full collection either. I only had one sheet of cut apart, so there should have been 2, but, or 2 of one sheet. There should have been 2 sheets total, so 4. But, so what I did was I created a really pretty book. It's made by Blue Fern Vintage Christmas 2. It's an older line from 2016. I know Blue Fern has since gone out of business, but I was lucky that my boss had 1 pack of this at her work, and so I bought it. And it was it, and I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to make a really pretty shabby chic Christmas mini album out of this. So that's exactly what I did. This page, this book, like I said, is 6 by 8 with a 4-inch spine. It has 6 pages. Biggest book I've done in a long time, and it's actually not very heavy. I went old school on this and matted it quite a bit. So the book is made with pink Recollections cardstock, and then I matted it with red Recollections cardstock so I could give it a little bit more dimension. So on the front cover here is one of the cut-aparts. I found some of my roses that I had won actually on a 4th of July from Renee's Bouquets like 2 years ago. And then I found some of these, and these match the flowers in the collection so perfectly well. I didn't have anything that looked like candy canes, but I loved it. I did pick the little cut-apart here. It says Christmas Cheer. Loved how it turned out. I hope you guys can zoom in on that. And here's my spine. I used some red, really pretty red seam binding and a cut apart here that you can just journal on. And we're going to open it up. Now, I did kind of make, you know, like I like to do, the fronts of these pages are all the same. And then the rest of the pages are kind of the same, but not. So in the front cover here is just one of the cut aparts that I did matte. I loved the Santa in this. Isn't he just gorgeous? And then I created a little booklet here. Now, the inside cover and the back inside cover are matted with red. I ran out of red, so the rest of them that you see will not be matted. Again, with some more of these really pretty florals here. I also used a little, I want to say a embroidered bow, kind of like what do you call those? An applique? Applique bows. Okay, so over here is a pocket page. I used a lot of the pretty paper. It says A Joyful Christmas down here, and this was one of the cut aparts. I just popped it on foam, left it plain, so whoever receives this can journal on it. Inside the pocket is a large 4x6 photo mat here. It is not matted on the back. And then these were some of the cut aparts. All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then this little cut apart here. So easy to journal here. You can put a 2x3 photo on those. This book actually holds 98 photos, if you wish. It's pretty insane. So over here is something really fun. The book looks really busy right here, but here is, of course, a waterfall with my favorite magnetic closure. These are for 4 by 3.5 or 4.5 by 3.5 inch photos here, and then it stops here, and then I close it up, and I actually use that for a belly band. So then you have this booklet inside. This one's not matted. So you have more room for photos in that photo mat right behind the belly band. So then over here is another pocket page. Used some more seam binding for a bow. I used a heart applique and a snowflake rhinestone, flatback rhinestone. I used the border cut apart here. It says Jolly. And in this pocket is another 4.5 by 6.5 inch photo mat here. And then these 2 guys here. Aren't those just so pretty? I loved this paper. I forgot that I bought it and went through my stash and went, oh! So over here I used another one of those little cut aparts here. It says Yours and Mine at Christmas Time. Now I have used this throughout the book. Here's that little girl. This little girl looks like my mom. I have a picture of my mom when she was that young. Looked just like that, wearing a red dress, red petticoat, and her hair was all curly. It was super cute. So definitely I'll have to pull that picture out so you guys can see. But here are some more of the cut aparts in this pocket here. A little side pocket. And then in this pocket, again, I left this popped up and blank so you can journal right on it. A large 4.5 by 6.5 inch photo mat here. And these pockets are popped up, so they have an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, so there's plenty of room. these two little cut aparts here. I've been busy, and excuse me if you hear my neighbors. They've been out working on their house all day, and I think that tonight's their night off, and so they're having a barbecue, so they might be a little loud. So here's another 4.5 by 3.5 inch photo waterfall here. Just super cute. I cut out some of these little circle panels from some of the pattern paper. Here's another booklet, not matted on the inside, but it says A Christmas Greeting. So it goes right behind the belly band. And then this pocket here, just a plain 4.5 by 6.5 inch photo mat. I really liked how this turnout says A Bright Christmas. This says Christmas cheer like the front, and I did put some flowers there. And then here are these two cut aparts. This is the one that's on the spine. So I thought that was so cute. Look at the vintage toys. I love it. Such a pretty line. I wish Blue Fern wasn't going out of business, because even though this cardstock is 110 and it's heavy duty, it's so beautiful. So again, I put another one of the cut apart cards here just on the pocket, and it says A Joyful Christmas, and it reveals these two photo mats, which is this is the one that's on the front cover. And it really does look like my mom, folks. I mean, my grandma, if she saw that, she'd be like, oh my gosh, look, it's little Susie Q. That's what we used to call my mom when she was little. All right, so here's another 4.5 by 6.5 inch mat here. Oops, sorry. The paper's really thick. Another journaling space here popped up on foam, and then these two cut aparts. Look at Santa. I know, I can't stop staring at him. He's so cute. I like how they made his little sleigh into a little buggy. All right, so then there's this 4.5 by 3.5 inch waterfall here that's on top of the belly band. And then, of course, my photo mat inside, which is also not matted. Yep, you can definitely hear my neighbors. Sorry, folks. I'm enjoying it, though. They don't do much very often, so they're just having a little party, I guess, to celebrate their accomplishments on working on the house and the yard. All right, so again, here's two of these little cut aparts here. Just loved it. A little bow, and again, another applique heart with a snowflake rhinestone popped up here. And then another side pocket on the back of this. It reveals two photo mats. And then on the back, I just put some flowers, and I created just a little, I'm so sorry, a little tuck spot here. I thought that was just super cute. And it just has a 4.5 by 6.5 inch booklet here. It is matted on the inside for some large photos. And then this little cut apart here. I love the little boy with his little string toy here, the little string puppets. Isn't that just darling? So this is my book, folks, and I really had a lot of fun building this. I kind of went old school. There's no paper punching. There was no die cutting. I wanted to mat it with the pink and the red, and I wanted it to be just so beautiful. So that is what I did, folks. And I will be back again with another Christmas album. I've been on a roll, but again, I used, if you can find this on eBay or maybe a clearance store somewhere, but it's Vintage Christmas #2 from Blue Fern. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed this book, and I'll be back soon. Thanks, and have a great day.